So now we're going to enter a field note. Entering a field note is simple. Just click on the green button that says field note with the plus symbol. Once you've clicked, you'll see that the screen changes. You are now in the field note, and you'll see across the top bar the field that says resident and resident observed. This is defaulted to the resident that was on the previous page, but if you wish to change it to another resident, you can go through this list and below the resident box, you'll see 3 boxes containing competencies, skills, and types. These are to be filled out when reviewing the patient encounter that the resident is reviewing with you for completing this field note. Under the competencies, you have the ability to check off one of the competencies that you are looking to provide feedback on. Then you can go to the skills and check off which skills that you observed the resident doing during the patient encounter. Next, below that is an area to provide a brief description of the encounter. Besides that is a box that says areas well done. This is where you would provide feedback to the resident on areas that they did well during that patient encounter. To provide feedback on things that they need to do differently, do more of, and other examples. And finally, there's an area for a summary. So this is where you're giving an overall impression of that patient encounter. So there's 3 categories: minimal or no changes recommended, minor changes recommended, and areas of focused work required. Depending on the situation, you can choose any of the others. Once that is done, you can hit submit. Once you've hit submit, you'll see in the top right-hand corner there's an observation assessment created. It's just a notification saying that you've created one. If you want to see that field note and the details that you entered, all you have to do is go to the Field Notes tab here that the mouse is hovering over. Click that, and you'll see the most recent one is listed at the top on the top row. You'll see that it was reviewed by you because you were the one that entered it, but it's still pending the review of the resident. When you click on the field note, it'll pop up like this. Here we'll show you the details that you entered if you ever need to refer to it. Next, I'm going to show you how to enter a field note where there's area of focus work required and you want to refer it to the postgrad program director. So again, we start clicking on the green button for the field note. So I provided feedback on that. As well, I'm going to flag this to the program director. So I'm going to say that there's areas of focus work required. Once I click on this, over on the right-hand side, you'll see this. Now, if I want to direct this to the program director for their attention, all I need to do is click on the button here, say yes, and I will hit submit. Once I hit submit, there will be an email sent to the program director and the program, at which point they will review it and follow up with you as the faculty member to determine the next steps.